Alright, I'm just doing a little short live stream of the sun setting here. There's so many people here, I just can't. Uh, I just can't, uh, like have, it's hard, it's kind of hard to relax. There's so many people. There's someone over. I saw somebody walk to the end here, but what, did she go down the hill? I thought I had company. Let me just... Oh. Alright, there I see her. It is... What are they carrying? Some bags? Parents or something? So... There's free Wi-Fi here, but yeah, it's kind of limited. This area, yeah, I don't really have a signal bar. Maybe I could sit over here. Because that lady, she's just like, she's trying to read or something. So, burly, musky fella. Yeah, I've been sweating a lot in my car today. It's not, it's been warm, but not extremely hot. It's been manageable. This area was, or is like a disc golf. And Oregon. Yeah, Oregon is probably 10 to 15 years from now. So... I might lose connection here. Chairs? Whoops. Carrying chairs? Yeah, people have been coming up and down all throughout. It's just been... It's been overwhelming for me. There's been so many people up and down. I think I could probably count 1,000, at least 1,000 people that have been up and down and just back and forth around here, bicycling, walking, running. They have a frisbee golf course, and I'm not sure if anybody, maybe like one person, I heard a chain rattle. But you gotta pay money to do frisbee golf here. So I don't think many people, I didn't even see the price. They say they're checking. You have to pay in a certain mailbox spots, and I can't walk down there to see it because I'll probably lose connection. This area can't be that overused because the swallows have really made seem to make a home here. But they're doing they got this is a chateau for the winter time, and they do skiing and tubing for the winter, and then just people are up and down this place a lot in the summer. I'm frustrated for having made a bad choice and coming here. I mean, I had a good bicycle ride, but I was hoping just to relax, and I wasn't able to relax here. Uh, I just I just came and sat in my car most of the time. There's just people all over the place. I'm too deep in the city still in this spot, so it's a matter of moving further outside of the city, and I look forward to doing that. Going over the north part of the city and then to Wisconsin and come down. A lot of people like to ride those e-bikes. Those are pretty popular. Oh, you've collective has not been. Ron hasn't been here. Uh, yeah, it's just another place to go. I don't know. I can't say this is um all that attractive. I don't know. They really built it up though. I I can't really zoom in too much. Um, but it's so active. It's just incredible for people. I've been using my hotspot, and I see that I'm almost all tapped out on my 20 gigabytes again. So I'm gonna have to buy another $75 worth of 20 gigabytes. Um, but I can access Wi-Fi through this building, and it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, a place like this, yeah, they're gonna. That's the thing. It's like they got so many people around, but there's some benefit to that, I guess, because I can play on the internet a little bit more. I just have to give up privacy. Little swallows up there. There's somebody in Kenosha. I don't know where I'm coming down. I mean, I see St. Croix looks pretty neat. I'll come down to St. Croix, and then from St. Croix, I don't know. Um, I don't think I'm gonna go stop in Rice Lake. I think maybe I'll just because I want to check out some. I want to cut back into Minnesota and check out another kind of a big city in in Minnesota. Go through Minnesota, but then I want to veer east still. So I don't. It's hard for me to tell. Maybe I'll stop in my hometown. I don't know. But there's cities straight south of here that I've already stopped in, and I don't want to go back. I want to veer east of them. So it's some plans that I'm constantly re-evaluating and re-evaluating. How do I do it? I just I want to stop in the perfect cities, but that's not always the case. I stop in imperfect cities a lot to get to the more perfect cities. Having Wi-Fi isn't exactly all that necessary. It's it's helpful, but I mean I'll use the hotspots and use Wi-Fi whenever I feel like. They got these weird towers here. They got some towers for tubing, but they've built this up because it's on a hill natural hill for a small hill, not a mountain for light skiing or tubing or something, and it looks like they attract quite a few people. I would, I could probably keep it. Let's see if I can keep a connection here. All these swallows are. Oh, there they took off. Let's see if the connection stays. I'll look at these rules. We got some rules here. Oh, what's this say? Area reserved. Private party beyond this point. Okay, so I was standing in the private party area. And Minneapolis makes the signs, or makes the signposts. Yeah, I didn't just find this connection like I felt like it just kind of, I checked. Now you just gotta stay close to the building. Let's see, we got some regulations for the alpine ski and snowboard, and then a warning of risks. The Three Rivers reserves the right to revoke the ticket of any skier without warning or even a refund for reckless or out of control skiing or snowboarding. Failure to ski or ride under the rules of your responsibility code, which is actually over here. Misconduct or any violation of park district ordinances. Skiers without lift area use tickets. Alright. Skiers without lift area use tickets will be subject to prosecution. Tickets must be clearly visible at all times. You must be on alpine Nordic equipment. Versatile email him? I don't see any emails here. Uphill transportation may only ski ride in areas designated by the Park District. Park District is not responsible for lost or stolen property. Protect your equipment by using available ski corral, personal locks, or locked storage. Okay. Yeah, I'm parked in that parking lot. And this is the ticket booth. Look at this. Wait. Yeah, Gary T may have helped write these rules. Check out this. This is a little block, but it's like full of water in here. A little block for the ticket booth. I've never seen a wooden block designed for the ticket booth. They usually don't do anything. Usually, maybe put a plastic cover over, a rubber cover. They design like a chalk block, two pretty different ones, different kinds. Let's see. What else have we got? Park District is not responsible. Okay, inverted aerials increase your risk of injury and are not recommended. What is an inverted aerial? You assume the risk of any injury to person or property resulting from any of the inherent dangers and risks of skiing. Changing weather conditions, existing and changing snow, variations in terrain, bare spots, rocks, stumps, trees, slick or uneven walking surfaces, collisions with natural objects, man-made objects, or other skiers, and the failure of skiers to ski board within their own abilities. How many skiers are on here? Be advised that the Park District does not mark all potential obstacles or hazards. When marked, poles, flags, fencing, signage, padding, or other forms of marking are used to inform the skier rider of the location of the potential obstacle or hazard. These markers are no guarantee of your safety. Stay away from marked areas. Understand that snowmobiles, snowmaking, snow grooming, and other equipment or vehicles may be encountered at any time, and that you must be alert for and avoid such equipment. It is part of your responsibility under your responsibility code to avoid all obstacles. You should understand that skiing, snowboarding takes place in a severe winter environment. Potential risks inherent in the sport of skiing, snowboarding, and tubing exist, and that by using the area and its facilities, including uphill transportation, for any purpose could result in serious injury or death. You are agreeing to assume all risks of injury, property damage, and/or death. Your purchase of a lift use ticket and its use are an agreement to hold the Three Rivers Park District harmless for your injuries. If you do not agree, I smell smoke. Alright, your responsibility code. Okay. Let's see, is a compilation of slope safety rules committed to promoting slope safety. Always show courtesy to others. Always stay in control. Be able to stop. People ahead of you have the right of way. You must not stop where you obstruct a trail. Whenever starting downhill, merging into a trail, look uphill and yield. Oh man, what all? Tubers without passes. Tubers without passes will be subject to prosecution. Let's see. Fencing, equipment covers, signage, ropes. Potential. Tubing takes. Hmm. So is the sun in the same position for everybody else? Is the sun just about to set for all viewers on this video? It's a pretty clear sky today, and it's cooling down nice. It's gonna be down into the 60s. We had a big old fire. Yeah, that was a legal fire in the township. A perfectly, yeah, perfectly good fire. Oh, somebody's exploring the slope. I see movement. Yeah, I'd walk over there, but some ladies over there. I don't know. Oh man, this heat. Surfing rules are the same as skiing rules. You're not allowed to put skis and snowboards in the building, but it doesn't say anything about tubes. The way these pedestals are set up, it looks like they intended to put reading material, maybe historical information, but there's nothing. Just kind of weird why they would design it like this without posting anything. Maybe there's temporary stuff going on. So yeah, they got these towers. That's for the tubing. Yeah, rules are for safety. They make They make all these rules to, as a result of problems in the past. Sometimes they make rules to anticipate future problems. Oh, there's a swallows. I don't see the swallows' nests. Maybe they lost their nests. You can get right up on these guys. They'll move some point. Nope. They don't seem bothered. I see a lot of people around here. Barn swallows. Barn swallows that just get used to certain types of activity. Yeah, I just communicating a little frustration just being here, and I went on a big bicycle ride for about 6 miles to a library from here, the library up north of here and back, and then that was about the excitement of the day. I had to buy new pedals for my bicycle because the pedals that came with my oh. The pedals that came with my bicycle broke after 15 miles of riding. One pedal broke. So I bought $45 pedals at the Trailhead Bicycle Place in city close by, whatever the name of it is. Yeah, the Wi-Fi wraps around the building here. And I noticed seemed a little stronger around this side. You can see a big fireplace. So they have a lot of different activities here. They can host a lot of things. The beams and the roof look pretty neat. Hey. So yeah, just kind of being a bum around here for the day. I just kind of like noticed this area I could hang out, and that makes it a little more tolerable. They're growing blueberries and they're ready to eat. Check these blueberries out. They're a little stiff. That's a blueberry end. So I got free blueberries. They're not great. They're very juicy though. I didn't realize blueberries grow so tall. Yeah, it's not. This isn't a place to just hang out. It's too active. You come here for functions, for exercise, just to act out. You don't come here to be a bum. It's just not. It's not a place to really relax. Yeah, so I'm really just kind of waiting for that sun to go down so I want to just sneak into a shopping center for the night somewhere. I definitely won't try to sleep here. I got really nervous when I first got here at 7:30 a.m. and a cop was patrolling the parking lots that early. But it's like, yeah, there's guys on inline skates, bicycles, e-bikes, walking, pushing their strollers, running. Just, I mean, look at this. It's got lines. It's got dashed lines so that you take your own side. It's encouraging you to take your own side. Some blueberries grow tall, some blueberries don't grow tall. But it's so busy here that they put a dash in the center of the trail, of a paved trail. So it's really quite busy. And I didn't expect that. This is the very where I'm at is the very it's like an edge. It's like there's just like forests. It's like between the city between development and forest. I thought it wouldn't be so busy. Huckleberries, yeah, I call everything huckleberry. What are the dash line rules? I didn't see anything posted, but I mean, further in the city, there's like a 10-mile-an-hour limit, and just pretty much saying you should stay on your own side. But yeah, there's no. I guess it's not too busy that they don't have a lane just for bicycling. They just separate left and right. They don't say this is a lane just for bicycling. See how busy it gets? They have volunteer park patrol here. It's that busy. I need to get a shot of that picture. I need to get a pic. What's a 27? About 27:30. I want to get a screenshot of her shirt. The volunteer park patrol. I was like 10-15% thinking that maybe the cops would have stopped at my car just by the way it looks. But whatever. No big deal now. So the park patrol lady did not walk over here and say, "Hey, you can't be here." This is an area where in lower class neighborhoods, a patrol would kick me out for sure. Maybe she's going back to call the cops. Yeah, she might be going back to call the cops. Who knows? But I'm telling you, this is a high, it's a higher, like the affluence. This is more of an affluent area and extremely busy. So the chances of the cops actually calling, they have more tolerance of people all around the place around here. But yeah, in a lower class area with a smaller population, I would they would try to kick me out or call the cops on me being in a spot like this unsecured area, just wrapping around the doors and walking wherever I feel like. They usually secure areas like this. That's why I'm taking advantage of recording right now. That's why I'm taking advantage. gotta take advantage while you can. Somebody's been watching my car all day. um, so yeah, the bathrooms are. Oh, that's the fireplace. Okay. You can go inside the building in a small section for the bathrooms, and that they got hours, 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. So that's pretty long hours. And they have a volunteer park security because this area is so 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 relaxed and safe. It's extremely busy, but even with like the thousand people that have showed up and passed through here just today, there has been no crime. None. It's been all very civil. 1,000, imagine that. All these people, just a ton of people pass through and no crime. It's just it's just the culture. The people want to preserve what they have around here. And it's pretty cool. And so because the culture is more respectful of the resources, uh, then they lower the security. Because if this was a worse neighborhood, from a worse neighborhood, that volunteer security patrol would be an actual like hired paid agent. So it's a difference in how they, or even they'd go so far as to hire a cop. The levels the levels of you'd prefer a security guard over a volunteer, a hired security guard with a guard card, maybe even carry a gun. That swallow's really just chilling out there. It's, so it's just, yeah, it's relaxing here. There's just too many people for me, but still it's survivable. That bird is trespassed. Yeah, it just sits there. I guess swallows get tired at some point flying back and forth all day. But they probably see so many people. They see so many people around that they get used to it. Is that woman? No. I thought she had a kettlebell. Oh, it was like a bicycle helmet. You got your ski waxing area. It's a little cubby hole. And then there's a rental equipment only place. Whoa, swallow coming right at me. Yeah, Emma Guns at press, I don't watch a whole lot of, and yeah, I understand he's on the move. What kind of vehicle does he drive? Does he live in a vehicle or something? He's very successful for what he does. That's great. Oh man, that's the new revenue stream is getting getting more controversy on video, catching catching more controversy on video. I watched. Wait a second. Yeah, I don't know about bicycle pedals at Walmart's. I did buy a couple. I did buy white bicycle pedals at Walmart once. Some will sell the wide pedals. So, I mean, yeah, you can do that. I actually stopped at Target, the nearby Target, before going to that bicycle shop, and they didn't have any bicycle pedals. I was seriously considering Target. They had nothing. I go to the bicycle shop, and they got like 15 different choices, 15 different kinds of pedals. Yeah, I can't. Is it down? Over? Alright. Just trying to get that plane on camera. Whoopee! Yeah, there's just so much activity. Yeah, Target has full control of the whole west side of the Minneapolis. There's no Walmarts. And the Target is lacking in a lot of things. They don't even sell, they have a bicycle section, but no pedals. So, yeah, I had my bicycle didn't just cost $400. It cost $445 because those pedals were no good. I mean, they felt light. I assumed that they would last longer, and that was a mistake. They broke today on the ride, so I had to. So I bicycled to the library. I looked for the nearest bicycle shop, and then bought better pedals. I shouldn't even have put those pedals on that came with the bicycle. I assumed they'd be good. I hope the rest of the bicycle's good enough. It'll last longer. But I'm more confident in these newer pedals. All right. Oh, I think I know where their nest is. Oh, there they all are. Just hanging out. The swallow's got a hangout spot. There's no nests? Oh, there is a little nest. There's a tiny nest. They didn't make it too big for the humans to see. Okay. So the swallows have a nest right there. And there's no poop. Either it's a new nest. They can't help themselves. They love making large nests. But either they're trying to poop elsewhere so that they don't have humans discovering them. But there is a little bit of poop, but they poop white. I don't know. If they start eating the blueberries, they'll be in trouble. Buy fish. Oh yeah, if anybody wants to arm wrestle Ron for the old white bicycle, I gave it to him. And I gotta warn you that those two spokes are broken. That if you take it to the bicycle shop and got their opinion about that bicycle, they'll likely tell you it's too dangerous to ride. And the condition it's in, the chain falls off. If you try to cross the street on that bicycle, it's a very dangerous situation. That bicycle chain will fall off. It's very likely to fall off when pressure is applied. So you got to be really careful with the chain. All right, I'm warning you. And the tire with the spokes, there's that bicycle is in bad shape. It needs a whole new back wheel. Scalp the pedal, yeah. I kind of should have taken the seat too, but whatever. I didn't expect, cause yeah, the pedals in that white bicycle are in good shape. I forget if I got the pedals with the bicycle or if I bought them separate. Those are metal pedals that are in better shape. Ron knows the issues of the bicycle. Yeah, it's got good brakes. I can't fault the brakes. That's really essential to have are good brakes, and they're in good shape. I got the big booty seat. Yep, that's true. I had to keep that. I gotta say the rear suspension has been nice. I didn't really suffer saddle soreness. I think that when you got rear suspension, you may not get saddle soreness as much. And I go over bumps like this. Bumps, bumps and curbs. Going over curbs is like nothing. It feels like nothing. I don't even need to really lift up the front tire. I just relax a little bit and then hit the curb and I go right over it with the suspension. It's really nice. Easy on the hands, easy on the seat. Having that suspension, it's it's more like driving my car. It's really good suspension. Going from a bicycle with absolutely no suspension, and also having the 29 tires compared to 26. The 29 tires make a ride more smooth. Adding in the front and rear suspension, really make for a smooth ride. It's really nice. So I'm enjoying the riding. Take bigger trips to other more remote places from my car. I actually took my little drone with me. I don't need a van. I took my little drone with me looking for places to possibly fly, but there's so many people. I don't want to be flying around people. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm interested in a bigger drone, but that I looked at the Mavic 3. That's $3,000. The Mavic 3 for $3,000. That's way out of my price range. So I'm gonna have to hold off on that one. I'll stick with the Mavic Mini Pro 3. That's fine. The $1,000 one with the control that has the screen. I played with it a little bit the other day. Today I didn't play with it, and I'm not gonna do a GoFundMe for something that's not necessary. That's for sure. The lawyer was absolutely necessary. Starting that GoFundMe while I was in jail makes sense, but starting a GoFundMe for a van, I could end up in jail again, and then it would be for having a van doesn't mean anything. When you get thrown in jail, owning anything doesn't mean anything. But I took the drone with me. I tested it the other like yesterday or the day before. And, well, I'll just say that liftoff is a lot faster. I don't have to connect my phone to the remote. I don't have to unfold the antennas because there's no antennas to unfold. It doesn't look like I need to do any serious like checks. I don't have to do the drone dance. I don't think I didn't at least the other day. I rose it 2 feet off the ground, off the picnic table, and then landed it. I could I could launch the drone from a picnic table here. I could bring the drone over and maybe play with it because this does now seem, well, there is park patrol. That would get me kicked out. How often do they patrol? Maybe try doing another drone test here, and then have the park patrol catch me. But yeah, I hope to be taking more pictures, but I want to be taking pictures and with a drone in more remote areas of things maybe people don't see too much. But around here, I don't want to be flying it around people so much. And these little guys, they just, whoop, there was one in the corner. Did he just walk over or fly away? Yeah, these little, yeah, they're all calm and collected. The barn swallows get used to bigger creatures. They know their comfort zones. Oh, there's a nest. I see one deep on the end. That's a bigger nest. This is a popular spot to try to make nests. And I think there's some copper in this. There's rusting green in this drainage system. It may not be completely copper, but there's some copper in it. It's a really dark copper, but it's rusting green. All right, I suppose I just making just a recording for the fun of it. Because I think this is kind of neat and different. I haven't seen a single camera. There should be some camera. Yeah. Maybe the cameras. Oh no, it's just a drain. They don't even have any cameras on the outside. Their cameras are all on the inside. That's another thing that's interesting to me is the lack of cameras outside the building. Really shows how relaxed they are on security, even though there's like thousands of people that pass through here on a daily basis. The most expensive material taxpayers can buy. Yeah, the birds are the security. Okay. Oh yeah, check out this family. What a lovely family. From Christmas 2018. All right, I'm gonna stop this.